This was the last plant on Earth. The sun god decided to use his energy to illuminate it and help it grow. Immediately, a beam of sunlight shone on the seedling, and it grew a little bit. But just at that moment, a drop of rain suddenly fell. The sun god looked up curiously and saw that the water god had approached. Then, with a wave of his hand, the water god released a drop of water, which floated over and landed on the seedling, causing it to grow a little more. Seeing this, the sun god felt competitive and immediately displayed his magic, making the seedling grow a bit more. The water god began to clap for the sun god, who became happy. But then, the water god stood up and waved his hands again, summoning 2 streams of rain that formed dark clouds, which thoroughly nourished the seedling. The sun god instantly became angry and, with a series of actions, summoned intense sunlight to shine on the seedling, causing it to double in size. However, the water god responded by summoning a massive cloud, and a downpour of rain ensued, which actually extinguished the flame on the sun god's head. Under the nourishment of the rain, the seedling bloomed with flowers. Seeing this, the sun god became very angry. He leaped into the air and summoned a small sun, whose scorching heat caused the seedling to grow further. But the water god increased his energy again, pouring a torrential rain directly onto the seedling, which completely submerged the sun god. At this point, the sun god finally unleashed his strongest power, but the water god immediately countered with all his might. The 2 powers collided, and the seedling was caught in the crossfire. However, neither of them showed any intention of stopping. By this time, the seedling was on the brink of death. Suddenly, their powers exploded. When they finally realized what had happened, they discovered that the seedling had withered. Both of them felt extremely guilty. They realized their mistake. To their surprise, a tear from the water god fell on the seedling, which it instantly absorbed. The sun god saw hope and decided to transfer his energy to the seedling. The water god, seeing this, also began to transfer his energy to the seedling. But the seedling still did not recover. Once again, they were filled with self-reproach and regret. To their delight, the seedling gradually began to show signs of life. The 2 of them were overjoyed. In the end, the once barren desert became a colorful landscape.